Hey, what up guys, it's Fish here, and I just want to let you guys know before we start this next battle how epic this battle actually was. It devolved into such an awesome last stand. It was really close, really awesome, and just some of my elite units holding their line for so long, so I definitely recommend you watch the entire video. As well as that, at the beginning of the battle, because we are fighting with about 12,000 soldiers on the field, it does get a little bit laggy. Nothing too serious, nothing like the massive battles, but it does get a little laggy. I just wanted to let you guys know that that does clean up very quickly, so just power through it. You can even stick it on 2x speed on the YouTube video, or just skip forward a little bit, but yeah, the lag definitely does clean up, and hopefully you guys enjoy this because it was such an epic battle. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here, and welcome back to some more Rise of Mordor action. Today I want to do something a little bit different to what we've normally been doing. As you guys know, in the Rise of Mordor alpha that us YouTubers have got a hold of, there are only 2 fully fleshed out factions. They do still need some tweaking to their stats and other various things like that. However, for the most part they are pretty much done. As well as that, we have a few kind of preview units which are consisting of a couple Uruk-hai units. We also have an Easterling unit, a Harad unit, and a few of the Dwarf units as well, which are done, but they don't have the rest of their faction to go along with them. So because of that, there's not really a ton in this build after doing a couple battles that I can really do. However, you guys have been showing so much love for this that I felt like I just had to continue, doing more battles. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a Dale defense up against a Gondorian attack. Because normally, a lot of people have been doing these good versus evil battles, which are obviously really cool, don't get me wrong. However, it's nice to see these 2 fully fleshed out factions go to war with each other. Unfortunately, today we are going to be fighting the AI. However, I did give them, another, I think, 2,000 more men, and they do have better men than me, so it should be interesting nonetheless, so don't worry about that. However, I am going to be trying to get a online battle, say, with Apollo down very soon, where we can both play as one of us plays as Gondor, the other plays as Dale, and then we can fully see what these factions are capable of. So if you're looking forward to that, please do let me know in the comments down below. But for today, we do have a pretty interesting battle. I also have a siege battle map as well I really want to do with, like, say, Apollo on this mod, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you want to see more Rise of Mordor, and let's get started. Also in the background, I guess I should say as well, I will probably put the Rise of Mordor soundtrack. You guys loved that last time, so I will keep on using it because it is really good. And hopefully they do find a way to stick the music in the game, because at the moment it's kind of hard coded, so it's very difficult to do so. But yes, let's go ahead and start this battle. So I'll run through my army. If you want to skip this, there should be a timestamp in the top of the description. You can click that, and that'll just take you straight to the beginning of the battle. Though, if you want to find out, what I'm bringing, what these units look like, because I've noticed stuff, I've seen these units quite a few times, and I am finally noticing stuff I've never seen before. So, I mean, like, looking at this Lake Town Guard captain for the Lake Town Spearman, like, his sword looks really nice. I just noticed the embroidery on his gloves and stuff, and his uniform. Like, I'd never noticed this before, but this is really nice. Like, this unit looks really good. So I brought 2 units of Lake Town Guard. Then behind that I have these marksmen of Dale. These are my 2nd tier archer unit. They're pretty decently armored. They kind of fit the theme of the heavy Dalian swords, infantry, and spearmen. But yeah, that looks really good, obviously. So these guys are going to be my archer force, which are down here to help the main fight. Then I have this heavy horse, this Dalian, I think it's Dale Cavalry Regiment. Yeah, that's what they're called. These guys are obviously just like a basic shot cavalry to fit with the main Dale army. I think they look really nice. And obviously their shields fit with the rest of the army. Again, their weapons all look really different, which is, again, something I love to see compared to, say, Gondor's spearmen. I really like the difference in that, and obviously that's a pretty strong unit. So let's speed up the camera whilst we do this, just to make my job a lot easier, so we can run through this army a bit quicker. Hopefully that will be a bit faster. Then on my front line, I have these, I think I brought about 7 or 8 of these guys. This will make up the main contingent of my sword infantry, these Dalian swordsmen. Obviously that captain is just an absolute beast with that sword. I'd be very happy to follow this man into combat if he was to lead me forward. Then as we go back, I have my Dalian spearmen. These guys are just, really strong, very sturdy. Then as we go up the hill, because obviously this is a pretty interesting fortress as well. The enemy will have to come in, fight in the field, and then make their way up the hill. So it should be for an interesting cinematic battle. Then I have my most elite my most elite archers, the Bardings. These guys are super elite, and this is actually one of my general units as well, is made up of this Barding unit. So I'm hoping these guys will be able to turn the tides. Then finally, I have a unit of these Vinland Watchmen. They're basically pikemen, but not really. I was actually just inspecting their spears before we got started. And I mean, by looking at them, the spear, they're more spears than pikes. So that's very interesting to note. But even though they are, you know, as the AI just said there, you know, pikes already, they are classed as a pike unit. However, their spears aren't that long, so that's interesting to note. I wonder how they're going to go up against, say, like the Isengard pikemen, because their pikeman is you know, a much longer pike. Then if we look at the army of Gondor, we have these Gondor sword militia. I'll run through this army fairly quickly because I'm sure you guys have seen the Gondor infantry many times before. So we'll just get a nice little shot there. Obviously, they don't have a lot of armor, but they have helmets and shields and swords. So they're not great, but they'll definitely hold their own. Then we go back. We have a few units of the Citadel Guard. Obviously, the most elite soldiers of Gondor have been put into these guys. They are classed as elite. Yeah, they're classed as elite, which is something you can tell by the symbol there next to the star. You can see their training level. I think it goes militia, trained, elite. I think they're the three, you know, instead of tier 1, 2, and 3, which is a nice way of doing it. We have some more Gondor spear militia right here. Again, just armed with a spear instead of a shield, or instead of a sword, I should say. But as we make our way further down the line, more spear militia. Then we have some of these, I think these are Pelegrin Marines? Are these are Marines? No, these are the Pinafgeli Spearmen. I apologize for butchering that. So these are like the tier 2 Spearmen. Pretty decent in combat. I've fought with these guys many times before. I love their spears as well. I think they look very nice. Then we have some Gondor Archers. I think I gave them 4 units of them bad boys. Then we have back here, I think we have some Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms. So it's nice to see, again, I've mentioned this several times in my commentary, it's nice to see them representing outer regions of Gondor and putting them into the actual army itself, because, you know, Gondor's a pretty big place. They have troops from everywhere, not just kind of these iconic units which you're seeing right now. So I gave them about 8 or 10 units of these Gondor sword infantry, and I also gave them chevrons as well, which we can see right here. You can see they have 2 chevrons to help them out with their stats a bit, so they're going to be extremely potent. This is their entire battle line. As we just go down there, set there, I gave them a ton of these guys just to make the battles look really cool. Then I also gave them 2 units of these Gondor cavalrymen. Again, an extremely scary force. Some more Gondor sword infantry right there. And I believe I also gave them like 5 or 6 units of these Gondor spearmen, which are my personal favourite unit in the game so far. I'm hoping that you know, like some Iron Guard from the Dwarven roster will kind of come in and take over that favourite unit. But for now, I think these soldiers look just fucking sexy as hell. They do really look cool, and they remind me so much of the films. I think they've done an amazing job at capturing that. So I think we are ready. I'm not going to bother setting up any barricades. Actually, I might set up some barricades. Nah, whatever. We'll just fight. So yeah, let's start the battle. I also forgot to mention that I did have some of these. I think these are Riverman Militia. Oh no, these are Watchpost Sentries. So they're basically just my most basic spear infantry. And I also have some Rivermen back here. So I have the Men of the Lake coming to my aid. I'm kind of curious where the AI is going to attack me, because if we zoom out quickly, they can make their way, I guess this will be an easy way to show it, they can make their way through this path, they can make their way up here and round through there. They also have a sneaky way back here as well, by this tower. They can come round and attack me and almost be at my city centre straight away. So I'm hoping, by the looks of it, the AI is attacking me on every front, so this should be a really good battle. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this, because it should be pretty good. So I'm going to start off the battle by advancing my spearmen like so. Actually, no, I think it's actually, no, it's much better to hold this tighter area. And I'm hoping that all these archers will be able to unleash hell. I'm actually going to tell these archers to hold fire for now as well. I don't want these guys on fire at will. I want to kind of, you know, use them whenever I want to shoot. I want to kind of be the guys to command that. So let's form up some infantry around here. We'll send the sword infantry there. We'll send this unit of infantry right here. We'll send our spearmen. They can still sit back and get ready to defend. Maybe we'll send some archer force up here. And this cavalry can kind of come around the back and get ready to pounce. That seems like a good formation for now. Yeah, they're sending infantry kind of all along here. Their main assault here, I'm not expecting these guys to be able to hold their line for much longer. Or at all, I guess I should say. Because they are up against, as you can see, the Gondor sword infantry. The archer fire is already coming in. as the arrows come colliding off of their shields. But yeah, these are just weak infantry units. Luckily, I have my javelins who are hopefully going to be shooting overhead very, very soon. But as we've mentioned, I don't think these guys are going to be very good at holding this line. They don't even get like a shield wall or anything like that. My javelins are coming overhead, so I'm pinning down some of the Gondor sword infantry. But that volley was pretty brutal, and I'm just scared to see. Oh my god, that volley just softened them up for the Gondor sword infantry as they come pouring in. It is beautiful. I've seen this so many times, but every single time I just see this Gondor sword infantry, and they look sexy as hell. And it's only going to be a matter of time until these watch post militia just get beaten back and slaughtered. I obviously do need to keep an eye on where they're coming with their troops back here. But for now, it looks like they're just moving them up onto this ridge. It wouldn't be a bad idea for them to actually take this ridge and use it as a vantage point for their archers. That'd be very interesting to see if the AI does do that. But by the looks of it, for the meantime, they are just throwing a lot of their forces down. I have my own javelin men as well, who are throwing their javelins overhead, trying to whittle down the enemy force. And I think these guys will be doing a good amount of damage, if I'm honest, at kind of whittling them down and doing... Yeah, look at this side. They've done plenty of damage there. Killing a lot of my own men, that is for sure. But overall, they're doing an okay job. So yeah, the watch post militia are already gone now. To be fair, I don't blame them, though. They have like 4,000 or 5,000 soldiers there. So let's bring back these guys. Let's bring back these archers. We need to get these soldiers back ASAP. Let's have a much more open defense here. So let's go ahead and speed up the camera and try and reform this attack. So by the looks of it, they are not going to form up here. So let's try and fall back. We might have to send these guys as kind of like a rear guard just to slow up the enemy. Yeah, these guys are out of ammunition, so slow up the enemy. Everyone else come back now. We'll get these archers formed up on this ridge. That'll be a perfect kind of shot overhead. And we'll get this infantry set up as well to defend. Can we make our way through here? We can indeed. So let's reform up our infantry as well. Hopefully the spear militia are holding firm. Because it's literally all I'm hoping for them to do is just allowing these guys to reform. Yeah, they're obviously going to be getting slaughtered. Oh, the watch post sentries actually came back. That's good to see. Even though they are soon to obviously get slaughtered. But as well as that, we have the rivermen holding strong. Have the AI literally just thrown their entire force down here? I think they have. That is fine with me, though. We'll try and actually allow them to open up a little bit around here. We'll form up our shield wall with our swordsmen. And I'm hoping this will get rid of a little bit of the lag we've been experiencing, just because it kind of is a much more open field. So I'm hoping that the AI will kind of charge forward into a lot of these positions instead of clumping up their forces. So these yeoman archers are going to be needing to open up on the enemy. We obviously also have the javelin men. The swordsmen of Dale are now going to have to fight for their right to stay alive here. They are actually already getting flanked, so I'm pretty tempted to send some more forces down from the city centre. But I said this was going to be a layered defence battle. We weren't going to give away any ground. I'm not going to hold them here, but they are going to be pouring forward. I'm hoping they're going to be breaking forward into this entire formation. I'm pretty tempted to kind of abandon the troops here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. We have our marksmen of Dale here. They're going to be shooting overhead. That looks sick. Look at that. As we go into the distance and just see them volleying. They have definitely got their work cut out for sure. I'm just making sure there's no enemies coming down my sides or anything like that. The AI seems to be clumping up massively here, which is kind of what I didn't want to happen. Let's try and close them in then. Try and encourage a few of their soldiers to come round. We will get these archers to start shooting. As well as that, we have some perfectly placed archers up on this little ridge here as well, who should be able to shoot downwards upon the enemy. Yeah, they have perfect... Oh, look at that. They have perfect aim on the enemy lines right there. And they should be able to take out several hundred of these soldiers before they even really do any damage whatsoever to my main line. I'm just hoping my main line can hold to begin with. I'm actually going to be a bit cocky here and advance these guys. Wait, what is this unit? Is this a unit of like weaker units? I think it is. Oh yeah, this is some of my rivermen. They actually come back. So we'll advance some of these Dalian infantry around here. We have a ton of archer fire coming in. Especially with the archer fire up there as well. You can actually see my archers at the distance shooting down. That's spectacular. So we've set up a nice little ambush here for the AI. But again, they do have some elite soldiers, so you can see that my soldiers are starting to get a bit surrounded. They've even got some soldiers back here. Some Gondor militia have actually managed to make it back onto my soldiers back here. That's very, very interesting to note. That's going to be my watchpost militia. These Gondor soldiers have actually managed to envelop my main line here. I'm hoping this archer fire can help me out. I don't really care even if I kill a few of my own men. I'll go Ramsay Bolton as long as we just whittle down the enemy force of these Gondorian soldiers. I'm more than happy just to do that because, as I said, I have a ton of archers up there on my city centre, which are obviously going to need to be like there to hold the line. And if they can whittle down these weakened units, that would be absolutely great for me. We've got the Gondor cavalry in here now as well. That's great to see. I would love for the Gondor cavalry to actually pull out swords when they go into combat. So maybe we'll see that eventually. We've even got some Citadel Guard. I can see a Citadel Guard shield right there. And I actually mentioned this in one of my previous battles I did on this mod. But, you know, I can't remember seeing, you know, off the top of my head, seeing the Citadel Guard in the films previously. You know, after playing this, I recently watched the Return of the King, I think it is, when Boromir takes Osgiliath from, when it's a flashback. And he takes it. Maybe it's not in the Return of the King, but I think it could be. Maybe it's in... I can't even remember what film it's in. They all kind of merged into one. But yeah, like he takes it, and you actually see a Citadel Guard shield in it. So it's cool to see that they've kind of taken points from the film itself. They've actually kind of gone in and found these units, which aren't really very like shown in the film, I guess. Like you have to kind of have a keen eye to notice them. I do apologise for the bit of a lag we're kind of receiving at the moment. It's because the AI is so clumped up and it's just a tiller. So hopefully as the AI is breaking through this line, I might actually retreat a few of my units as well, just to kind of make the AI spread out their units a bit. Because I really don't want this battle to be laggy. So I'm hoping the AI will just push forward here and be able to break through me. These Lake Town militia don't actually have any formation. That's surprising. Have they put down their spears, though? They have put down their spears. They're holding their spears extremely high up with the blade. That's interesting to see. And here we go. We're up against some of the Gondor infantry. So I'm hoping now that the Gondor infantry can now pile through here. They won't be as laggy as previously thought. I also want to see how many kills this archer unit has got. This archer unit has only got... Wow, this archer unit has only got 16 kills. How? They have perfect vision here. Like, absolutely perfect vision on the enemy advance down here. I guess they are shooting upwards, but still, I would imagine they would have been able to find their mark easily by now. Maybe they can't see because of the houses are in the way or something. But I definitely need these guys to be racking up some kills. It's nice to see the Gondor infantry are moving forward now. Hopefully that will speed things up and won't make it as laggy as it has been. How's the commander looking? The commander is just looking over here right now. Oh, that looks sick. As the AI just pours forward. We got the archer fire coming down there as well. I think they are pushing on my spear militia as well over here. So they've got, what have they got here? These are just Gondor sword, like basic sword militia. These dudes should stand no chance against my Dalian spearmen. They should be more than capable of just, you know, whittling away at these guys and throwing them from the battlefield. However, they do seem to be doing a decent amount of damage to them. They obviously have a lot of Gondor sword infantry as well in support. So that's a little bit scary. How my Lake Town Guard here? The Lake Town Guard are fighting... Oh god, that's not good at all. The Lake Town Guard are fighting some pretty good infantry. So let's just get everyone involved here to fight. As well as this, I think some of my archers are now out of ammunition as well. Oh, look at the archer fire moving over as well there. Oh, my weaker units are fleeing the field of battle. That is fine. It does not worry me one bit. These guys are getting some perfect shots off at the enemy lines. How's the AI doing now? They are pouring in everything they have. If we look at the balance of power right now, we are lost 1,000 and they have not lost that many men whatsoever. My God, the AI is wrecking me right now. I was not expecting it to be this difficult, but by the looks of it, it is becoming this difficult. So we have a lot of infantry ready to send if we need to. We also have some cavalry we can use as well. I'm actually going to send this cavalry out on a mission to take care. Where's my other unit of cavalry? Right here. Yeah, I'm going to use this cavalry to come around here and actually go kill their archers. We have a nice like an amount of archers ready here to defend. As well as that, we have some archers up here we can use to shoot down on the enemy lines. So we will get these archers up on the wall to start shooting down. We also do have some reinforcements as well. We have some more swordsmen we can bring round over here. We'll bring one unit right here. Yeah, you guys go like here. That'd be perfect. Let's just bring them around like that. The AI seems to not be able to handle them. Oh, these guys are exhausted as well for having their pikes down. So lift up your pikes. Try and get some energy back, boys. That'd be perfect. How's my spearmen doing? They do actually have their general here as well. As soon as my archers run out of ammunition, I will be sending them into the front line. But by the looks of it, the lag has pretty much cleaned up now. So apologies for that before. As you guys know, if you've seen many of these bigger Attila battles, Attila isn't meant to have this many units. Attila's meant to have like 6,000 units, and that's kind of the main optimization they've done for the game, which is really unfortunate because, as you guys can see, we can push it so much further. So that's really unfortunate. But it's cool to see that the lag does clean up now, and this should kind of turn into a pretty interesting battle nonetheless. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, that looks so good. You just look down that battle line. No, my cavalry better not have been caught. Fuck, I need to get my cavalry out of there. Please get out of there, cavalry. I don't want you guys to fight. Oh, that archer fire is perfect. That's going to be, hopefully, a slaughter fest now that all the arrows are coming in. Especially because we have archers up here as well. Also shooting down on the enemy. That should really, really help us out. I'm hoping, though, that our cavalry can get out of here because I really, really want to fight this archer force with my cavalry. So let's get this archer force around here and we'll charge down the hill at them. How are our sword infantry doing here? Let's go insert and have a look. How are you boys doing? Not great. Not great. We are up against some pretty heavy cavalry, which is obviously hurting us quite a bit. But we will try our best nonetheless. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. So let's get rid of this. We'll go into our... We'll speed up the camera a bit and we'll get this cavalry to charge down these archers. There's a lot of Gondor archers there we can use. Some of our archers have run out of ammunition, so they can be pushed into the battle. We also have some infantry coming up, which we'll definitely use. We need that infantry. We've got some archers here we can also use to help fight the enemy forces. These guys are out of ammunition as well, so I might just throw in all of these marksmen now. They're only good for fighting. How are our cavalry doing? Obviously, we want to capture this on the mark. We're going to be... Oh, this is laggy as hell. My God. We will be advancing with the cavalry and charging into these archers. I'm hoping we'll be able to kill them. The archers are already fleeing. Yet the archers have scouted us and they are running from the battlefield. However, we have enough men to take care of them, wipe them away from the battlefield, and dispatch them from this. No, come on. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Archers, come on. Oh my God. Let's skip to the other one quickly as we charge in. Here we go. Oh, come on. That was the worst charge of my life. Charge, boys. Charge. There we go. Into the Gondor archer line. Perfect. Even though that was crappy. I do apologize. That was not good whatsoever. But we'll run through these guys. I think we'll use our stampede ability as well, or trample. That gives us a charge bonus as we continue just to charge through these guys. So continue to charge forward. This will be a better charge. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Easy pickings there. They do have a ton of these archers, though. This is going to be dangerous. But, I mean, any infantry we can kill will be good. Oh, God, they have clumped up a large portion of their men. I might bring down these spearmen to try and force some of their soldiers away from this choke point. Because, again, they are obviously going to break through this position very, very soon. We did bring up some of our Dalian swordsmen as well to help out. But I'm not sure they are going to be capable of actually dealing the final blow and like doing the damage we need dealt to this enemy line. Come on, boys. Give them a volley. That's exactly what we want to see. Reload. Keep shooting. Give them hell. These archers, I'm hoping, are going to be the MVPs of the battle. That's very true. They are just idiots. Well spoken, good sir. Yeah, they are starting to pull away some axemen. That's really good to see. Because this will hopefully lead up, like, not make the lag as bad. The spearmen against the axemen. Oh, that was brutal. These charges have been dangerous. There's only a few of these axemen. The rest of the unit is finally like kind of catching up. These axemen are going to be good at dealing with my spearmen. They're good at armor piercing. However, these spearmen do have a couple chevrons of experience, so I'm expecting them to do pretty decently, but we do need to kind of kill a lot more of these Gondor soldiers if we kind of hope to win this battle. How's our cavalry doing? Not great. We are getting shot to pieces right here. I think our best chance is just to go from cycle charge to cycle charge and just hit them hard. If we look at our battle line right here, we have lost a ton of men. Oh my god, I've been giving the AI way too many men, I think, in these battles, because they have just been slaughtering me recently. I think if you guys have watched a few of these battles, I haven't won many of them at all, which is pretty funny to see. But we will persevere nonetheless until glory. I need to give the AI less men, I think, going forward. They've even started to kind of make their way around. My spear line is struggling a bit, but we'll spend the rest of the time just using these cinematic shots now. I feel like there's not really much I can do to win this. I just have to let it grind out. So because of that, we'll just get some really cool shots. The lag seems to have subsided a decent amount now as well. So we'll just get some good, cool cinematic shots. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you do, obviously, as I said, make sure to hit a like button down below. And yeah, I will be getting an online battle very soon, because I feel like it's all well and good watching the AI fight, but you want to see, you know, what the faction's capable of in someone else's, you know, real person's arms, like in a real person's hands. So I'll definitely get Apollo to come fight with me. One of us will be Gondor, the other one will be Dale, and we'll fully see what these guys can do on the open field. I'm happy to see that the Bardings are doing a really good job, actually. They are decent. They've been disposing of this Gondor infantry. So that does offer me some hope that these guys are pretty strong, but I mean, look at the Gondor infantry just waiting to get involved in this combat. There is a whole bunch of them, and it is scary, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we got more sword militia coming in here against my Bardings. My Bardings are extremely elite, though, as we've seen several times before. I've actually been really surprised with how well the infantry's done for the Gondor militia infantry have done. Like, they've been disposing and killing a lot of my infantry. A lot of my spearmen as well. Oh, can we form a shield wall with these spearmen now? We can. Nice. That's going to give them a really good advantage. Even though they're advancing, they're charging forward. I don't think that's quite what pike wall means, but they're advancing nonetheless. And that should help them out. Them forming up pike walls should be pretty decent. Yeah, they are rallying their soldiers. That's not good for me. I need to just kill as many of these guys as possible. I wonder how much ammunition we have left. Not a lot. Whoa, but what unit is getting slaughtered here? Oh my god, this unit is getting slaughtered by their archers. It's kind of like kick-started their archers. Damn. I guess just fire at will. Shoot at whatever you want. Because their Gondor archers have just wrecked me here. We need to obviously form shield wall here. Form shield wall there. How these archers are out of ammunition now. Do we have any archers left with ammunition? We do indeed, so you guys get over here, help us out. Yeah, they've pushed a ton of men around this right flank, and I've actually surrounded my spearmen down here. No, that is not good. That is not good at all. My spearmen, my Dalian spearmen are surrounded. They will take down as many Gondor soldiers as possible. We even got a Gondor captain here surrounded by mine as my captain just goes in. Look at him go. Let's get a proper nice little zoom up shot of him as he's fighting hard. Look at him go. He is smashing shields left, right and center. Come on, let's cave in some rib cages with your huge weapon. Imagine just swinging back. Oh, no, he died. Is the Gondor captain still alive? I think he died as well. Yeah, I think the Gondor captain died as well, so I'm not too upset about that. As long as we took down their captain, that's all that matters. But these spearmen are now completely cut off. They are going to have to fight to the death or rout. And by the looks of it, they are going to be routing. Damn, I really need to stop giving the AI as many good troops as I've been giving them. I really, really do. So they've managed to break through here, pouring up here. Do we have any infantry ready? We do have a unit of infantry up here ready to hold them back. Remember, I do have my most elite units still remaining, but I feel like we are definitely not going to win this battle one bit. So we will just make it such an end in our last stand. So we'll form up there. I think we have some infantry around here as well. Yeah, we do have some infantry still left remaining up here. So we'll form up and we'll just have to hold them in these choke points and try our best to whittle down their advance. So yeah, let's get our infantry around here. You guys are already in shield wall, so let's break you off shield wall. Form you up here. We'll try and hold them in place there. We also have another unit of infantry here. They are about to run out of ammunition, which is good to see. So I guess we'll form up there. You never know. We might be able to kill their general and kind of cause a mass rout because of that. Oh, they've actually pushed up on this hill already. It's good to see the AI attacking from two different spots. I'm happy to see this. But these are my elite swordsmen. These guys are my best Vinland swordsmen. They will do work, especially in shield wall, especially against just Gondor militia. I wouldn't even be surprised if not even one of my Vinland infantrymen got killed here. Against just this unit. Oh, that guy gets flipped. Awesome. I love the animations. Oh, that guy just got his head sliced off. Yeah, these guys are doing work. And yeah, they're sending them back to whence they came. Back into the dark abyss, you men of Gondor. However, we do have some more Gondor militia coming through. I mean, just look at that as well. The main fight over there. I think they have just suddenly broken upon my spearmen there. Do I have any spearmen left? I have actually a few spearmen still remaining. If we insert and zoom in and see what they are looking like they are completely surrounded. But they are fighting back to back. Extremely brave of these soldiers to fight hard. But obviously, we have the archer support coming down up there, which is going to be helping us out pretty dramatically as well. We'll just speed up the camera rotation speed as well. They are sending a ton of men around this right flank. That's scary. A few pockets of resistance. You can just about see a few men there as they move in more Gondor infantry. You've got a small line of men here holding back. It's nice to see that they've kind of got their backs to the wall. And they're definitely taking down soldiers, which is good to see. So I wouldn't count us out yet. We do have some fight left in us. However, I'm not sure how much a fight we will be able to dish out before the enemy overwhelm our positions. So they are finally sending some Gondor sword infantry. These guys are trained, so they're pretty good. But it's also good to note as well that these soldiers are exhausted, whereas, you know, these soldiers are elite and they're good at holding their line. So they've only lost 3 men so far. But now they're up against the Gondor sword infantry. This is going to be a difficult fight for sure. That's a nice little cool animation there. Heads getting sliced off. I really hope they do manage to maybe find some custom animators for this mod as well. Because that'd be really cool if they did manage to get some custom animators and get, you know, custom animations in the game. Because I imagine they're going to have to, for sure, at some point, say when they add in the trolls and like Mumakil and stuff like that and Ents. I imagine for like sure they're going to have to add in, you know, custom animations for the trolls walking and the trolls attacking and stuff. I mean, I guess they could get away with not doing that, but I mean, that'd look pretty lame if they didn't. I think they have to you know, add in some custom animations. So you can see my army has been depleted. We have some brave men of Dale still fighting in this clusterfuck. I guess there's nowhere for them to go. They either fight here or they die somewhere else. It's pretty much death one way or another, so at least they're accepting it here. And they're trying to take down as many Gondorian soldiers as possible. But the Gondorian advance is unrelenting. They are still pushing up here. And it's going to be up to these guys to hold the line now. The first couple units are pushing forward. You can even see the little engagement up here. I'm really happy that the AI split up their soldiers. This should make for the battle to be much more interesting. So it's up to these guys. I'm hoping they can't get around this side. We do still have some archers left as well. We can see more of their Gondor militia advancing up. Yeah, they're going to be using their numbers to try and overwhelm us, but we are definitely taking them down. The Gondor militia, I think that's the main thing, is just killing the Gondor militia, and once they start dying, I think we'll be in a much better situation. They are pushing up Citadel Guard now as well. Citadel Guard's going to be an absolute bitch to deal with. As well up here, oh my god, yeah, they are pushing hard on this left flank. Really hard. We don't even have any pikemen over here. They are kind of spread out though, so that's giving our type formation a real good chance here. I mean, look how many dead are lying here. It'd be so cool if they could add in, you know, obviously they can't do it for Attila, but maybe in a future Total War game where they have the bodies start piling up on top of each other. I think that'd be so cool if they managed to do that. Just, you know, if you have like a sturdy battle line or a choke point, the bodies will start piling up and the soldiers will have to fight over it. Again, kind of like the Battle of the Bastards, and if you guys have seen anything from Epic Battle Simulator, something like that I think would be so awesome. These Vineland infantry are so good, and look how nice their swords look as well. But I love the detail on the swords. It really does make them feel, you know, completely different just to basic infantry. Oh, that guy just got his leg swope. Oh, brutal. Oh, I was just about to say, that guy has a dent in his helmet, and then he just lost his head. I guess now he doesn't have any helmet whatsoever. That guy is taking a pounding. Oh, and he gets him in the chest. Oh, and his leg gets fucked up again. Some brutal animations. These guys are not to be messed with one bit. Yeah, they are just taking these guys down. Luckily, I still have one unit left of them. How are we doing over on this right flank? We're doing okay. There is still hope. You know, there was never hope. Only a fool's hope, as Gandalf would say. But we do still have one unit of these guys. We have some ammunition left as well. We are picking away at their archers. I'd much rather be shooting this big clump if we can. We'll obviously barrage as well to increase the rate. They do have some reinforcements still here as well. These guys are getting whittled down. They've killed 280 men though so far. Our archers really haven't done as well as I wanted to. These guys have just been, you know, slaughtered by the Gondorian archers. That's kind of to be expected. Our main infantry line, how are we holding? How are we holding, good sirs? Doing okay. We're definitely doing okay. I still feel like we have to kill more. What are the odds again? So we've definitely actually brought it back, I think. I think our Vineland infantry are just really good, and they've helped kind of rally the soldiers. So we're only outnumbered like 2 to 1 now. Not even that, really. Considering what we were before, this last stand is going to be very epic, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. The lag is pretty much completely cleaned up now. And the men of Dale in their shield wall are holding strong, even taking care of some of the Citadel Guard. The Citadel Guard are the main unit that scared me, because I was trying to kill them when I did a battle with Apollo, which will probably pop up at the end of your screen, which you guys can check out. But I did an ambush battle with Apollo, and I was playing as the Uruk-hai, and he was playing as Gondor, and he had a ton of Citadel Guard, and I was fighting with my Uruk-hai, and they were just not dying. I surrounded one unit of Citadel Guard, which looked amazing, but I surrounded it with 3 units of Uruk-hai, and they literally managed to defeat my units, and it was just insane. The Citadel Guard were just so strong, so I'm very, very scared of them in this battle. I'm hoping that we can whittle them down, maybe with archer fire instead. Oh, that one Dalian soldier finally been taken down. He fought bravely. He fought bravely indeed. But I mean, look at the death already in this battle. Whilst the main fighting's going on, I quickly wanted to take a moment just to kind of just look at all this death. The first engagement from the Watchpost Sentinels, they don't really look like they took down any Gondor infantry whatsoever. I think they took down a few, but not really any. There's a few of them dead, but barely. Yeah, there's so many of my own dead men here. And as we go back to like kind of the second stage of the battle, we have the nice little skirmish here. We have my riverman who got slaughtered. Then we have my Dalian swordsman. And again, there's very few Gondor sword infantry here. Very few indeed. There's battles around here as well. We killed a lot of the cavalry, which was good. Then as we make our way up here, you can see as they're throwing in their reserves by the look of it. There's a few more dead soldiers here. My Lake Town guard. Again, there's just no Gondor soldiers here whatsoever. And look at these guys. They don't give a fuck. They're formed up shield wall. They look pretty sick indeed, especially with that little battle in the background as well. You can see up the hill. I want to get really zoomed up like so. That looks cool. That looks extremely cool. But yeah, as we go up for the rest of the battle, we can see just the massive... This is kind of where we really held them here. But again, there's a lot of Gondor dead bodies, but there's not a ton. There's a lot of my own dead here as well. There's still so many of them left. I might even bring this unit back a little bit. Try and encourage them to go onto my pikemen. So yeah, let's do that. We'll bring back this unit of infantry. We'll obviously get rid of this as well. Break out a shield wall, come back here, because I obviously want them to go onto these guys, but I also want them to kind of spread out as well. The Vineland Guard are doing great. I am super proud of these guys. They gave me hope. Yeah, they are literally no mercy. That guy just kicks him. He has no head, and he just kicks him back down. There's even a dead horse here as well. As I guess some of the cavalry poured up. Well, these guys are breaking forward. I guess they've seen like a weakness in the enemy line or something. I'll give you guys a nice little aerial shot here so you can really take a look here. I don't think they have any missiles left, so I'm not really too worried. Yeah, right, they're shooting my general. Yeah, they're shooting him, but he has 160 men left. I'm okay for them doing that. How many kills are these guys on now? 400. My God, they are going to break very, very soon. So maybe we should think about sending some of our other Vineland Guard over to this left flank. We have pikemen on the other flank, which isn't really too much of an issue. Like, I'm happy we have pikemen over there. See more Gondor militia making their way to the front. If I was a Gondor militiaman, I'd be more than happy to sit at the back right here. Oh my God, this unit is still just advancing. I guess forward, boys, up the hill. As they're cheering, they think they're going to win. As they just cheer up and go up the hill. They think victory is almost at hand. However, I will have something to say. For sure. God, this is difficult. We have run out of all of our ammunition now as well. They've run out of ammunition. They've run out of ammunition as well, which is good. But what do we do now? We have some soldiers here. We have a lot of infantry. I think we send the infantry around here now. We'll send these guys out here to help defend this flank. This flank has always been held strong by the Vineland Guard. That is their duty. And the rest of our sword infantry, I guess, can just form up here. This is what I want to do here. I want to be a bit more aggressive because I feel like if I can break one flank, I can completely envelop them on a different flank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up like a nice little ambush here. Let's set up like a line of soldiers here, where the pikemen can come into one flank, the swordsmen can come in from the other, and I think that's where we will hold them. I think that's our best bet of taking them down, because, you know, they are exhausted, and if we can maybe kill their general, I don't know where their general's at. I actually can't see their general right now. But if we can maybe get a nice little strike on their general, you know, surround him, take him down. Oh, their general is right here. He's down to 116 soldiers, as you can see, his golden chevrons. So that's going to be hard. So yeah, let's set up our ambush right here. Bring up some more infantry down there. We'll form these guys all in shield wall just to give them a better chance if the enemy does come out at me. Form up a unit of infantry there. These guys will obviously form pike wall as soon as the enemy comes. And we also obviously have some infantry left here. Cool, so you guys form... Actually, I want you guys to throw your javelins as well. So maybe bring these guys back around here to help throw your javelins. And then we'll fall them back. Because these Vineland Guard, they're down to 38 soldiers. But they are so good that they are still holding the line. Your brothers are coming, but your brothers aren't coming to save you. They're coming to throw javelins at your backs and then run away back and form up their own shield wall. But this is super bloody. Both the Vineland Guard and the Gondor infantry are covered from head to toe in blood. Yeah, they're throwing their javelins now. I think it's javelins they throw. Yeah, it's like these mini darts. They used up all their ammunition. I think they maybe killed a few too many of their own brothers there, but that's fine. So we'll fall these guys back. Like so. That seems like a perfect formation right there. There we go. That's nice and thin. Does give. Oh, we don't want the AI to get around the side there if we can stop them. So we'll just form up like there. We'll send some of these bardings as well to defend this flank if the enemy does come round. Yeah, you guys just form up like so. You guys get ready to form shield wall. God, these guys are fighting to the death. There's 5 of them left now. That is impressive. The few that remain are trying their best to hold firm, but obviously they are going to be whittled down now. There's 4 of them left still. Over here on this flank, how are we doing? I might retreat this unit back. I know they're going to get slaughtered, so it's probably not the best idea, but I want to kind of activate this trap, because I feel like if we activate that trap, we can really claim victory here.
Of this unit.
Yeah, the Vineland Guard have been completely wiped out now. They definitely did a good show. They're fighting to the death as well. What more can I ask from my men? They must have got like 400 and plus kills. But they're just starting to run through now. They're getting some of their soldiers round the back. Is the commander still alive in this unit? No, the commander has fallen by the looks of it. With a few soldiers here fighting the Citadel Guard. But yeah, we are killing soldiers. That's a good thing. That is the main thing to take away from this. And if we can say maybe break one of these flanks, if we can break just one of these flanks, we can completely wrap around. If we press K and C at the balance of power right now, we can see that we are definitely whittling down the odds. And if we can form this trap up and surround them, we can definitely kill them. I'm pretty tempted just to bring... I mean, this unit's about to die anyway. But I think this trap is going to win us the battle. As long as these guys can hold. As long as these guys can hold. They are obviously fighting Citadel Guard. They're obviously fighting a ton of elite units, but they're also fighting weaker units here as well. There's Gondor Militia. The Gondor Sword Infantry is pretty good, but Citadel Guard is obviously really good. I'm just hoping that there will be enough to hold this flank down. The Bardings are ready to support if needs be. More Gondor Sword Infantry are coming to aid. Nice. Killing a Citadel Guard. Every single Citadel Guard I see killed is going to make me happy. So there we go. The big portion of the enemy line is now advancing. I guess we'll form everyone up into shield wall here. We'll get these Bardings just to chill. Oh, they can probably do some damage. We'll get ready to form pike wall as soon as they advance. So let's speed up this camera for now, and we'll zoom in and see what they do, because this is going to be the main task. I'm hoping they'll come onto my pikemen, because the pikemen are going to be the best force. Yeah, the pike force is going to be the main force that can actually take care of these guys and hold them in place. But it looks like they're going to be coming onto these guys. Oh no? Yeah, come onto my pikes, please. Fall into my trap. Ignore these soldiers who are waiting for you in the courtyard. No, I think they're going to go after these guys. Which is, again, fine with me. That guy is just swinging his huge weapon around. Or maybe they're going to split their forces up. This is super smart by the AI. Or is it? I don't know what they're doing. How are the pikemen doing with it? I guess they're spearmen more than anything. Like, they are classed as pikemen, but I feel like they're basically just spearmen. Because their pike really isn't very long. If anything, the Gondor spear pikes are pretty much just as long. Okay, they are pushing forward. We obviously do have some of these Bardings to send as well. So let's form up all our infantry now. We also have some infantry here as well to form up. So let's form up the infantry there. Let's charge. God damn it. Let's charge forward. Oh, this is brutal. This is a brutal melee. They're pouring in more of their archers. The archers we can deal with. Yeah, they've definitely extremely split here. If we can break this flank, as long as these guys can hold. How are you doing on this left flank? How are you guys doing on this left flank? Okay, how many have you killed? 150. Let's send in these bardings to go help out there. If we can maybe break one of these lines, we can completely well, not rape them, but wreck them. I'm even going to charge forward these swordsmen through the main battle line. Yeah, get through the pikes and charge in. If we can just, break one of these flanks, we can envelop the other one and finish them off. I'm not expecting this flank to win, just because they're already surrounded. But all the other flanks, I'm a lot more aggressive with them. There is still hope. We don't even need the eagles to turn up either. We also have some infantry here. We have some infantry over here to send as well. I might literally just try and smash out of this. Where's their general at as well? The general's over here. So this is the clump I really want to break. Balance of power, if we look at it, we've got very similar men now. Very, very similar men. Let's watch some of these bardings go at it now. Because obviously they don't have a shield. They don't have a sword. They're not meant for heavy combat like this. But they're giving these Vineland swordsmen time to regain their strength. I think about pulling them out right now. But we'll just leave them. But look at the amount of dead bodies just laying on the floor. And again, if we take a look at here. Oh my god, the Vineland guard held strong. As the routing Gondor swordsmen fall back, they rally! And they want to go back into the combat. How are we doing on this right flank? We need something to give way here. Anything. We just need one of these battles to go in our favor. Just one of them. And we need the other ones to hold. Ideally, we want this battle to go in our favor right here. However, we are struggling. We're down to 122 men. And we're only fighting Gondor's sword infantry and spear infantry and archers. I thought that this battle would go a lot more in my favor, but we are struggling here. The Gondor sword infantry is really, really good. That guy just... How would you even swing that sword in battle? An entire unit has gone down. I mean, this battle was extremely close. Extremely close. I like how we've got this little engagement here as well. What else have we sent here? We sent some bardings. Oh, it's just a swordsman pushing forward. I'm pretty tempted to... I'm going to advance the pikemen as well. Go forward, pikemen. Because this probably has the best chance of us breaking... Oh, yeah, we also have a general ability as well. How unhappy are these guys? They can maybe be swayed. Oh, where's our general? General is right here. Let's use it. Oh, we have a charge ability. No, I thought I had the... Let's just give them the charge ability then and you guys move in. I thought I had the war cry ability which would rout them, but I guess not. The bardings have done an amazing job. Look at this path they've carved through the enemy line. These bardings are actually really good in melee combat. The amount of dead laying on the floor as well is stacking up in its thousands. I'm tempted to send these guys forward just to support them, but I don't want to throw this battle. I know I can win it now. I know I can claim victory over here. But I think to claim victory, I need to let these guys just sit in their shield wall, get rest. Are they exhausted still? No, they're fine. Even in shield wall, they're fine. So they've got their energy back. I could think about bringing these bardings back, but I feel like they'll just do more damage if they stay in the battle. Oh, this has been a gritty ass battle. Some of the spearmen over on this flank has made its way through and is trying to take care of my vine. I mean, this is kind of the best thing I want. I want their small numbers to pour forward and try and take out my Vineland guard. Enemy troops at the walls? I think we know that already. So let's make our way over to this side of the battlefield, see how we are doing. Nice. We're breaking through here. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted to happen. Break through here. What we got left is Citadel Guard. I think we've just got Citadel Guard left. So can we sneak an entire unit? Let's try and sneak a unit out of this battle, because we've cleared up a pretty nice path here. If we can break our men forward here and get around the back of our soldiers, we can break from here and then finally break from there. Oh, the enemy general's dead as well. That is perfect. Oh, come on. We need to push forward here. Everyone apart from these archers. Charge. You guys get around there. Oh, that's going to be a great charge into the back of the enemy line. Nice. This should, I'm hoping, break down these spear, swordsmen, and archers. We've surrounded them now. Oh, these bardings are so good in combat. Killing the enemy general is huge as well. Nice. Look at these guys cheer. The battle is not won yet, you fools. There's still plenty more soldiers to kill, but I guess you guys charge there now. How are we doing on that flank? Perfectly fine. Charge in. Hit the Citadel Guard again. That's the issue. Is Citadel goddamn Guard. Oh, you even see this part of this fabric getting bloodied. That is brutal. We have some infantry making our way around here. I guess we'll just come around the back here, but what do they have left? They don't have much. I guess we'll send forward these guys now. Oh, no, they're engaged. We'll send some infantry around the back. We'll bring our general back here as well. Maybe even send in our general. Even that might be a little bit cocky, but we'll do it nonetheless. Pikemen can come around here now as well. Get out your pike wall. Just form up here. Will be perfect. Just finish up their Citadel Guard of their general. And then they just have their last little hold here. You know, these guys are fairly good, so I don't think they'll rout until we do get around behind them. But we still get to see this glorious group of Vineland infantry hold their own one last time. But don't worry, I think victory has been ours. That is epic to see. See our pikes in the background slowly coming. If they did find a way to put sound in this game as well, it would be amazing if they could put in Boromir's horn as well for Gondor. That'd be so sick. Reinforcements almost here yet? They are indeed. Pikes go in. I mean, our general can even go in as well. Oh my god, look how cool these guys look when they charge in. That looks really cool. We just need to break these guys. I'm surprised they're still standing. Like, that's pretty impressive. We'll send in our general as well, who is making his way over here. He can come in and charge in. Do we have anyone making their way around the side? I don't think we did actually send anyone. But obviously, we've cleaned up their soldiers here. So yeah, you guys just make your way down here and then come around back and we'll finish them up. Pop your attack ability, yeah? Yeah, pop your charge ability. I mean, I doubt my sword infantry will make it round in time, but this has been a truly epic battle. I thought I was going to lose it. I'm sure the majority of you guys still watching thought I was going to lose it. But yeah, just a massive thank you to everyone who has supported this channel recently. We're about to hit 50,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy indeed. But a massive thank you to watch if you made it this far in the video. I think quite a few people would have clicked off, but I might put a little annotation at the beginning of the video just to let you guys know that that the battle itself does clean up in the lag very, very soon. So victory has been claimed. That's absolutely awesome. So let's end the battle. It was definitely a Pyrrhic victory, but I want to see how many kills the Vineland Guard got. Where are they? Where are they? Oh my, one unit, almost 600. They fought to the death as well. That is pretty impressive. My sword infantry, one of them getting almost 500. Cavalry not doing as good as I needed them to. The archers, again, not doing that great. I mean, well, I say that. This one got almost 500 kills. So yeah, they did pretty good. I think a lot of these kills as well were actually in melee. If we look at the enemy infantry, their sword infantry doing really good. Their cavalry not doing that great. Their axemen doing good. The Citadel Guard doing pretty decently as well, and obviously their general doing good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what type of units or what type of battles, I guess, you want to see me do in the future, and I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.